There's nothing to fear, for I am here.
Keen. I'm a cat. Duh.
Does everybody know that Orochimaru is non-binary? That's just become very important to me.
It did make up half of our pre-stream time.
Yeah.
Suddenly, Ian has become the world's biggest Naruto fan.
I'm huge. 10 out of 10. Would Naruto again. And that's a lot to do again.
That is a whole lot to do again. Almost as much as there is to One Piece again.
Well, that would be 2-piece then.
That would be 2-piece.
Wow.
And then you're only 1 piece away from a suit.
Ooh, there are 2-piece suits.
Fair.
Yeah, but not good suits.
3-piece suits.
Three piece is classy.
Fair.
Or you get 2 pieces and you get rid of the 3rd piece and replace it with a kilt.
Ah.
We're talking
Respect
bare
it.
minimum 7 pieces short of my McDonald's order.
Amazing.
You want to multiply that by 10 for mine, because I'm... Welcome.
Them nuggies. Good.
Them nuggies are good.
Mhm.
Morty, we gotta get that Szechuan sauce. Morty.
You have to have a very high IQ to get that reference.
To be fair, you do have to have
Ring.
a very high IQ to understand the nuance of frickin' I can't. Let's do the thing before we kill ourselves.
The
Morty
intro
is the-
or the introductions?
The recap?
I don't think we did introductions last time.
We didn't.
We
So
forgot to do introductions. Look at us
yeah,
go.
Do we need to do it
that
twice
again, and
now?
let's do it twice this time. Yeah. Hi, I'm Keen. Hi, I'm Keen. I'm the DM. I'm the DM. He, she, they. He, she, they. Cole.
Okay, I'll do it. I'm Cole. I'm Waluigi. I'm nonstop Cole Pop on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. I'm Waluigi. My pronouns are she, they. Waluigi. And I'm heckin' Waluigi. Gay. Hiya.
Hi, I'm Chaya. Hi, I'm Chaya, or Alice. My pronouns are she, her. I'm Butterfly Astrophysics on TikTok, Twitch, and the D&D Beyond forums, and I am also here. Ben?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Who's there?
Pile up.
Pile up who?
Who are you?
I fail. Bye, everyone.
That messed up the grid!
No.
Tragedy.
Ian, the whole grid is off. I'm the DM now.
Good.
Okay, no,
You can
we're
do
back.
the
We're
job
back.
Cool. I did not session prep.
You think I did?
You
You saw what happened last time I session prepped. You fucked it.
Yeah.
I'll
yeah,
fuck
we did.
anything.
In my defense, I misunderstood.
In my defense, you made that really easy of a choice for something you didn't even prepare for.
It was not an easy choice. There was a giant mech in the way.
There was?
The
Wait.
Union Buster.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
supposed to fight the Union Buster?
Should we go to? Oh, Ian needs to introduce.
Oh,
himself.
Ian, yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
hi, my name is Ian, and I'm very bad at counting. Hi, my name is Ian, and I'm very bad at counting. And I'm not going to tell the joke that you think I'm going to tell.
God damn it.
Beautiful.
You're a vampire?
So do we all need a recap, you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need a recap.
I think we need a recap. Recap.
High speed, car chase, being chased, high speed, high octane, car chase, new, and it's super awesome, pow!
Hey, buddy, you're very definitely not in a high-speed car chase.
I don't care what you have to say, cause haters gonna hate, and we're in a high speed car chase,
Okay, so the car is parked, as you can clearly see.
What do you think? You're some kind of tough guy? I'm the tough guy around here. This guy.
Well, you're not a guy, so I don't know what you want me to do with this information.
Hey, fuck you, gender-affirming voice in my head. What are you, the gender-affirming voice in my head?
Yes, that's literally my job. I do have other hobbies, though, if you'd like to hear about them.
I don't want to hear your shit. Last time on Trans Tales, there was a high-speed car chase.
There was not.
Break those chains and burn you. If he ever hurts you, it touched him when I separated.
You're not even singing the song right, goddammit. I've just tried to explain that after breaking the chains on the magic rock, our heroes escaped to...
Escape these nuts. High-speed car chase.
Our heroes now find themselves in Cradna.
High-speed car chase on the highway to hell.
What will happen next on Trans Tales? Tune in this week to find out.
Tune in this week to find out what happens on Trans Tales. Yeah, woo, zoom, zoom, zoom. Yeah, we're on a high-speed car chase. Wow.
We are not.
Oh, did I cut it off too early?
Oh, Ian,
Yes.
where did you get the money to hire Journey?
They come pretty cheap these days, actually.
Why did you hire Journey?
Because
I have so many
they're
questions.
super cool. And I don't know if you'd believe this, but I'm actually a founding member of Journey.
I don't
I
believe
don't
this.
believe it.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not-
good.
I believe
it's
it.
a lie.
Fuck.
Joke's on you.
No jokes
Are you
on
saying that
me,
we should-
jokes in me, coming out. I mean, I came out a while
Happy
ago.
Pride, everyone.
Okay.
Happy Pride.
Oh, it's Pride now. Yay.
No, well, not for us.
Not till tomorrow.
For you.
No, we can
you
celebrate queer people until tomorrow. We
Yeah.
can't do it. It's what are you doing here? What are you doing?
So anyway, wanting to
Um,
play Trans Tales where we all play a bunch of trans people and celebrate our
let's do that.
transness?
Heck yes.
It's been Pride for about an hour and 10 minutes over here, so you know.
Dang,
I am
it's
allowed
like
to
daylight
today.
savings hour. We can't sell. They're all the queer pride. Just like it's not there yet. Time zones or
What are
something.
you
I
gonna
don't know.
do?
Time travel in it, bitch. But yes, let's do the thing, shall we?
Yes.
Woohoo!
Ooh,
Um,
woo.
So we are all in the tavern. It was a relatively nice evening. How much did people drink last night?
Well, I kept casting the poison things to make sure Rhapsody couldn't get drunk.
You
It was
certainly.
very upsetting because I drank a lot.
Nice liquor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the taste was great, but I don't drink alcohol for the taste.
Who thinks from their alcohol intake, aside from Rhapsody, that they would be hungover?
Maybe.
Okay, Telma, you're gonna take an exhaustion point that will wear off
Yeah.
at a certain point.
Absolutely. We do get a long rest.
Yes, this is. This comes into effect after the long rest, so I'll let you know when the exhaustion runs out.
Much appreciated.
Before the long rest, I use all my spell slots casting Goodberry.
Okay. Fair enough.
All the spell slots?
All of
Everyone.
them.
How many berries is that?
110 berries.
By all the saints. Okay,
Which
that's how much
lasts
damage
for-
I've got to do.
What are you doing? What are you planning
doing
on
it-
doing?
I'm giving everyone 25 good berries in the morning and keeping 35 for myself, so you have access to 25 points of free healing.
Okay. Fair enough.
Plus, if we were planning on doing any resource management throughout all this, nope, no, we're not. I'll have a druid now. Goodberry just eliminates the entire point of the ranger class.
Druids get good berry.
Good.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is the morning.
Welcome to Goodberry. How can we help?
God damn it, that's gonna be stuck in my head now.
You?
Uh, shit. Um, Talma is hungover, and the other three of you are, I'm presuming, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for a morning of treason.
Ooh, treason!
Trees are my favorite thing in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I love the smell of treason in the morning.
Yeah, the floor is open to y'alls, including the newly invisible Ian.
So, uh, do we know the actual like plan, or like do we know anything about like what we? Because I know the overarching idea of like overthrow the kingdom.
Can you talk a little bit quieter?
Oh, sorry about that. Is this better?
Not your fault.
Okay.
Much.
Lovely. So how are we gonna kill your uncle? We're killing your uncle, right?
Painfully.
Okay.
I think what's
Autolastial has
important
a
here.
question.
Yes.
What is your
And
uncle's name?
Lord.
His name is Lord?
Lord.
Laud.
Sorry, it's the accent. Laud. Lord.
I was
Is
thinking
he
like Lord,
Lord
like
Lord?
Yes, he's Lord.
That's very funny.
oh Lord.
And,
Lord. Yes. Why have I done this to myself?
Lordy, lordy, it's lordy, lord.
Uh, well, beg your pardon. Right. Ow. I've got. Well, I know the castle pretty well, and I've got one person that I can be relatively confident would be an ally, and another that I can be hopeful on. I would perhaps want to make some kind of contact with Leah. Sorry, a childhood friend. Who presumably would like to know I'm still alive. I haven't spoken to her in a fair bit of time, and good God, I had too much last night. I beg your pardon. Right, yes. Go to the castle, sneak in, talk to Leah. Don't get caught. See what she has to say. Kill my uncle, sit on the throne, give power over to the people, abdicate. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself.
Love your initiative.
Inst- Institute,
Initiative.
Institute of Workers Collective, the casual things in life.
Would everyone please make me a stealth check?
Which I make at disadvantage.
Before we head out, I cast Pass Without a Trace.
This is gonna be before that.
Okay.
Uh, how's the nat 1 feel?
Oof.
Okay.
9.
13.
1 second. 18 with
Oh
passive
my
without a trace.
God.
We
Was
did
I
not
also
have
at
that.
disadvantage, or was that just?
No, just there wasn't even
Oh,
disadvantage. It's
never
just
mind. Ignore me then.
I was
Okay.
ability checks and exhaustion.
Oh, gotcha.
okie doke. Okay, great. So the tavern keeper comes over. Um, are y'all in the common area, or are you in your rooms? You're in the common area. So
I
she
think we're
comes
in the
over
common area.
with some massive plates of fried food. A full Irish breakfast. So you got your standard. You got bacon, eggs, sausages, beans. Looks at Cole.
I ate my beans already, okay?
No, but how would
Not
you
the
have them?
beans.
Blood pudding, grilled tomato, fried soda bread, everything like that. Um, Old family recipe to, kill what's ailing you on the house.
Much appreciated.
Also, these came for y'all, and she hands each of you an envelope.
Do I recognize the seal on the envelope?
Would you? Would Honolasil recognize the seal, Ben? Because you know what this
Yes.
is.
Yes. Yes, I would.
Yes.
I start.
So,
I
Ben,
start
would you please
laughing.
describe what's inside these envelopes?
I start laughing. That son of a bitch. That son of a bitch. And I open it up. And inside is a very gaudy invitation to the wedding of Thok the Musical and the Taxman.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
How
Yeah,
did she
that's on
know
brand.
we were here? She's getting married to the taxman. The taxman is an otherworldly godly being. He can find us.
I assumed she just put a tracking device on us or something.
Also a
Doc
possibility?
is getting married. Cool.
Mock's not dead? Can we go back to that for
Wait,
a
yeah.
moment?
No,
Oh right, yeah.
I did
that too. Yeah, that's the important thing that we're all. Yeah.
No, I was on. I scryed Doc. I tried to scry, and I couldn't find her.
Dimensional warping.
Mm,
She
makes
must have
sense.
been transplanar.
Mm-hmm.
Transplaner.
Nice.
Nice.
I see what you did there.
Nice. That was a great pun right there. No, that makes sense. Yes, of course. That's good, I guess.
Open bar? This is going to be fun.
That sounds. We're not going, right? We have other things. When is it?
When is it?
I feel like it would be irresponsible for us to not go.
The date of the wedding is written as, and it's it's written in a strange language, but there's also uh, a a spell of comprehend languages put on each invitation so you can understand it regardless. It just takes a second to kick in as your eyes get used to it, and you see that it translates to the last episode.
Ah!
Nice.
Well, I think if all goes according to plan, we'll have everything wrapped up by then. We should be able to make it.
Okay. Yeah, it does kind of feel like there's a word for it. In my where I came from, it's like epilogue.
Finale? I don't know.
You know what I'm really
Yeah,
excited
dialects.
for? Thok the Musical, the Bachelorette Party. We cannot miss this Bachelorette Party.
That would
Well,
be.
then I suppose we'd better get a move on. Hurry our business up. Well, actually, now that I come to think of it, maybe we should go very, very slowly. I don't know if I'm emotionally prepared to be this hungover again that quickly.
We should take our time. No need to rush here on this situation. No rush to get back anywhere. We should. I want to make sure that we help you. Give you everything you need to get this done, as long as it possibly takes.
This
Very kind
seems.
of you.
Yep. I keep my mouth shut. I don't pry at all.
I step out. I say I'm going to go get some fresh air. and I step outside for a moment and I cast Skywrite.
Okay.
And write in the sky, lament for the late Lord Laud is lost.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Okay. Roll me a persuasion check, please.
With advantage because, like, it's a message in the sky.
No.
Can I use my spellcasting modifier instead of my charisma?
You can this time.
20 total.
20 total. Okay. Damn. Okie doke. Um. So, everyone, I presume y'all have your breakfasts. Tell me this cures your hangover.
Oh,
Your
hell yeah.
nice and quick one there.
I'm still
Nothing like an
stressed
Irish
by the
breakfast.
I'm still stressed by that stealth check we all failed, but I'm sure that won't come back to bite us.
Of course not. No, not at all.
Bad rolls out of the way. It's fine.
It's
Consequences for our actions. I never heard of her.
So, where are y'all heading? What are y'all doing?
I think we're about a half day's journey from the castle, correct?
Yes, that is correct. About a half day's journey.
I think we're making a half day's journey and trying to avoid folks on the road. Leah lives at the castle, correct?
Yes, she does.
I would, um, as we get closer to the royal palisades, I would like to stay off the road, try not to draw attention to
Sure, sure.
ourselves.
Do you think that there would be any roads, or not roads, but like pathways that you, as a runaway royal child, would put to mind as just like the way that you go when you want to be away from royalty life?
Absolutely. I mean, the castle would have had like secret escape tunnels in the event of a siege. I'm sure that Telma would know about the entrances of.
Mm,
And with a druid, we should probably be able to make our way into those entrances, move any like boulders in the way or something.
mm. Yeah, yeah. So absolutely. Roll me another stealth check, please. And this time, pass without trace can be added.
It is added.
Thank heavens. 19.
Good dang.
21.
So yeah, that's pretty good. So you are able to sneak through quite handily. Just retreading the usual pathways that you would take to when you were a kid. Memories flooding back to you as a child, running through the forests, hearing the sounds of the royal guard shouting your dead name. Um, as you sneak off to the one common girl in town who would let you borrow her clothes for a night. Um,
Weird coming
Something
home.
catches your eye on the way back. A moss-covered boulder. Um, there is looks to be graffiti on the boulder. Could you give me an investigation check, please?
I'll do it.
21.
21? Sure, yeah. At first, just looks like a jumble of letters, but something catches your eye about it. If you would all please turn your attention to uh, the Discord room. I've just posted it in there. For our friends at home, this says Bruxu, Idjerk Sulwer, Sodfer, Kluj Quidu, Frf Dork.
Did you just call me a dork?
Yes.
Did you just call Cole a dork?
You are dressed like Waluigi, my sister in Christ.
Wah! What are you talking about?
I'm talking about how you are here, dressed as Waluigi.
That's a valid point, and I don't have any sort of counter defense. Carry on.
Apart from how amazing you look in that skirt. Like, seriously, what the hell?
It's not a skirt.
Isn't it? Dungarees? Whatever?
Well, no, they're like short little pants.
Oh, they're pants. I don't
They're
know clothes.
overalls.
I consider this professional attire. I don't know how clothes work.
That's fair. Anyway, sorry,
Is that
got
not
off track.
professional attire?
So yeah, what are we thinking about this jumble of letters?
Well, clearly an alphabetical shift. Question remains if there's a keyword or not, or if it's a pure shift. Nathiel, you've delved in trickery and such before.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm talking aloud while I work this out.
I think it's obvious. We just have to take every letter and arrange it in every possible configuration until we find something that makes sense.
There's at least 3 alphabets like that. It would take forever.
Well, we've got nothing but time.
Do we? Probably we do.
So it's not a language because Telma would be able to read it.
I would be able to read it if it's a language. No, it's a cipher. It's Lee and I used to pass these back and forth to one another when we were younger, letters of a sort. It's a kind of shift. A letter stands for another, and if dear.
That seems
I'm
like an
going
awful lot of effort to go into to communicate.
I'm going to need to actually write things down. Yes, well, it was very, very important that no one around me was able to understand what it was that I was saying, because it simply was. Gender. That's why it was.
Oh. Oh, okay. I think. You know, if we had, for instance, hear me out. What if we had, like, thinking machines that could do this for us? We could, like, tell it what to do, and it would tell us what the correct answer is.
Can I be honest with you? Can I be totally honest with you?
I feel
friend?
like you're going to insult my idea, and I want to say no, but go ahead.
You know what? Honesty is not always the best policy.
You were gonna make fun of my idea, weren't you?
No, if it was, I felt too bad to do it. So, what does that say about our friendship?
I don't know. I'm not a
Neither do I.
therapist.
If I can weigh in here for a sec.
Who are you? Oh,
Makoden.
Makoden. Hi. I'm sorry. It's been a while.
Look, how much did you drink?
It's been a while. I think the cave. I think the chains
been
and
like
everything messed
3
me up a bit.
days.
Has it?
Doc's birthday. You need to learn to handle your liquor. Please.
Okay.
Just, like, start light and build it up. Because, like,
Okay.
I'm worried about you.
Okay,
But,
thank
like,
you. I'm glad you're worried about me.
Do we need to have an intervention? Ask your friends if we need to have an intervention.
Makoden wants me to know if wants to. They want to. Do I have a problem?
Yes.
Yes, it's right here on the rock in front of us. We're going to need to solve it.
I think I'm fine, Makoden. But do you know anything about ciphers? Was it ciphers?
A little bit. Yeah. I know a bit of Pigpen. You know the one where it's like, you draw the noughts and crosses thing, and every spot is a letter.
Right. Yes, I'm
No.
familiar with that one.
But apparently
Tell me.
Hyatt knows something about that. But
Who?
I fucking Christ. Cole is not having a good time right now. Cole's struggling. Carolyn is extra struggling. But oh yeah. Anyway, do you know what this means? And I point at the cipher.
Uh.
Do you have a hint from the DM, possibly?
Yeah, sure. So.
Do you have a number?
Yeah, looks like it. Well, that 3 there makes me think it all shifts by 3.
Of course.
Oh, there's a 3!
I could not see that goddamn 3.
Oh, there's a 3.
And it looks like 4 of the words finish with the same letter.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, what could that be? Like, S or... Well, if it's H, then that must be E, right?
Oh, it's going that way.
Definitely.
Of course.
Because the 3 was used to encode the cipher text, and now we have to subtract the 3 from the cipher text to get the plain text. Fuck, Cole, stop. You wouldn't know that. Carolyn does not know this. Anyway, sorry.
I have an idea. Let's just keep going. I bet it's not
Okay.
important.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, now, hey, we can't give up yet. This is incredibly important.
Giving up is what I do.
Have you ever tried trying?
No. Should I?
Yeah.
Paddington nods in agreement that you should try trying.
And I wrote a little musical number to tell you why.
You goddamn Brit. You spelled this word the British way.
I spelled it the correct way, yes.
You spelled it the British way.
My darling, what's the language called?
What? American.
What's the language called?
American.
I will burn the White House again, I swear to God.
Do it, you won't.
Here you are.
I heard you wouldn't.
Well, I can't find my lighter, so I can't even do that, so no.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Also, your character speaks with a British accent. So
No,
stands
she
to
speaks
reason-
with a Crandonese accent.
If you're gonna split hairs, I'm gonna get the razor. This is how it's spelled in this world. Get on board with that, or join the IRS and go to another dimension where everyone's illiterate.
What the hell is this word? Wait. What? Oh. Interesting.
Hey, Rhapsody.
Haha, interesting.
Do you remember Jericho the Brave?
Oh my God! How
Right.
could I forget?
Keen, would I know where that is?
It's up to you. Where
Yeah.
would that be?
That would be there's a tree nearby that's
Denny's on 4th and Madison.
especially tall that Telma would have climbed with some frequency. That would have been her favorite place.
Okay, great.
Mm.
As it stands, you're the only person that knows what it says.
Right. Bloody hell. Hey, Ignacio.
Yes.
Remember what I said about ciphers? Forget it. It's nothing.
Forget what?
Correct. Good work.
What's a cipher?
It's the east wind, I believe. No. Right. So, sorry. Forgive me. Little thrown. I Somebody knows I'm here.
It's us. We know you're here.
Right. No, sorry. I panicked for a moment, but I'm going to make a deliberate choice and trust you all. This says your favorite place, Nightfall, come alone. There's a place that would be. It's a tree not far from here. I don't particularly recognize the handwriting of graffiti and moss, but these are the kind of ciphers that I used with people that I trusted. So I'm going to go, and I would appreciate not being followed.
So, not alone, right? We should stick together, right? Or
If this is a person who wants to put their neck on the line for me, then I will offer them the blind trust of going alone. And if it's someone who wishes to do me harm, I think they will find I am not the scared little girl who left here.
understood.
And if it's an ambush?
If it's an ambush, I'll fight like hell. And if I die, I die.
Personally, I would like you not to die.
I would as well. You know, it all gets a bit complicated once you go. And I've got a few tricks up my sleeve if things do go sour, but I am making a choice to trust here. And I would appreciate all of you trusting me enough to do this. And perhaps you can be 5 minutes away.
You are the person who has had the most foresight and the most ability to plan. I trust your judgment 100%.
That is a terrible choice, but I appreciate it in this moment.
Good to note. I will
I don't trust
reevaluate
this
my life
note.
choices at some future venture.
Dawn tomorrow. It's the earliest you can manage.
Mhm.
I beg your pardon, Rhapsody. I cut you off.
I don't trust this note as far as I could throw the rock it was written on.
How far can you throw the rock? You're really
How far
strong,
could
aren't
I
you,
throw the
Rhapsody?
rock?
Do you want to try it?
Do you want to throw this rock?
I'd love to throw this rock. That's irrelevant. The point I'm making is I trust you more than that.
Whoever this is, either knows who I am because they know who we are, or knew me from childhood. If they know who we are, to put it bluntly, we're fucked anyway. If the if they know we're here, if they know why we're here, then oops. But if this is someone who wants to help, then we deserve, I don't know. They deserve what they're asking for. They don't know they can trust you.
What if I came as a chipmunk?
I would know. It would be a betrayal of their trust. These things are delicate. Someone who could have been an ally might turn on a dime and seek to turn us in if they feel that we've betrayed them, even to their benefit.
Can you take Paddington?
I don't think Paddington wants to leave you.
We'll keep an eye.
I don't like this. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Let the record show. I don't like it one bit. If we wake up tomorrow morning and one of us is dead, I want the record to have shown. I didn't like this.
Carolyn writes it in her notebook.
I minor illusion a piece of parchment and a quill that just writes, Rhapsody does not like this in large letters.
I have
Satisfied?
written it down in my notebook. Cole has written it down in hers.
As satisfied as it appears I'm going to be.
Let's find a place for us to make camp outside the sight of the normal watch lines. Come on, I'll show you where I used to hide from them.
Okay, so it's still relatively the wee hours of the day.
It was we left at like you said it was a half day's journey to get here, and we left in the morning. So
Yes,
so
right.
so it's half the day. It's right?
Right, yes, yes. So, like, we assume you left at 9, half a day's generally like 6 hours, so, like, 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
The wee hours of the night.
The wee hours. Broad fucking daylight.
I mean, hey, for Australia,
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah,
be inclusive with those Australians.
that weird
Um,
upside down place with all of the monsters
Exactly.
and the animals.
Gotta make sure they feel included. Uh,
No shade to
Oh.
Australia, except for the bit that they deserve.
So, camp.
Thinking. How long does your tentacle last?
the hand,
Yeah.
a minute. It's good for a fight and not much else.
Do you have anything that lasts a while that you could summon?
Uh, Not per se. Well, actually, I have something that I can do, but it might be quite painful. Uh, forgive me if I presume, but you're imagining that I were to leave behind some object, and if it were to vanish, then you would know that something had befallen me and I would need to be rescued. Is that accurate?
And we could teleport in.
Right. Um, So the only thing I have that could be dropped might be particularly uncomfortable for one of you, but it would last an hour. I can give you a headache. I know it's a bit unusual, but
I'll be able to see what's going on if that's okay.
you'll be able to see.
I can see you.
Interesting. I forgot you could do that.
It's very
Right.
useful, and I haven't used it that often.
Right. For
Not sure if that would be betraying the trust of a potential ally too much, but
I would technically be coming alone. I'm comfortable with that much.
okay.
Can you show us where it is?
Yes, it's no more than I would have picked a spot to make camp no more than 15 minutes from where this meeting location is going to be. And I just like draw a map in the dirt.
No, I mean, can you take us to the place?
Oh, we've still got some daylight left. Yes, of course. Um, she leads you along. The undergrowth gets a little thicker and the trees a little denser. And then you come upon an unassuming tree. There's nothing special about it. It's not the tallest tree in the region. It's barely the most climbable. It was just her favorite.
All right, I tap the tree and I know this will do, and I walk back to the camp.
Just while we're here, I wanna look around and see if like anyone is very overtly setting up for an ambush.
Oh yeah, roll me an investigation or perception, whichever's better for you.
Investigation by natural 20. You're at 26.
So this is like, 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Not quite nightfall.
Yeah.
What you see is, chipmunks, chattering to each other. You see, the castle of Cradnam, your home. The banners that you knew as a child have been replaced by your uncle's banners. And they look a bit torn, as if the castle has recently been besieged and attacked.
Right.
But you do not see anyone setting up for an attack or an ambush.
Are there any large stones nearby?
Plenty. There's large stones. There's the nearest big boulder is the one that you passed before.
Telma, I could just get into the stone.
I don't want to betray their trust. Too risky. We could turn a potential ally into an enemy, and we have enough of those right now.
I think we have a quick way to get here and able to see what's going on. I think we'll be okay. And I do trust you, so you haven't stabbed any of us in the back yet.
Do any of you want a headache?
Is it going to involve stabbing me in the back?
No, it's going to involve stabbing you in your mind.
Kinky. I like it.
Is that a yes? Do you
Yeah.
want a headache? Keen,
Yes.
may I make the choice to cast one of my warlock spells at a lower level? Or do I have to cast it at 5th level?
They are only 5th level slots.
They're only 5th level slots, but can I expend a 5th level slot to cast it at 1st level?
Realistically, I don't see why not. Mechanically, it's a 5th level spell slot, that's 5th level power, and that's like the point of Warlock.
Yep.
But like realistically, I don't see why you couldn't just hold back. Like that's an anime thing, and you know.
I don't want to cast a 5th level Mind Spike on my party member. That's like 6d8 of damage. I don't want to do that.
We can take it.
I have
You just get like a
Um,
little
I can take-
mind toothpick.
Well, I think it could
Give me-
also be like chuck it behind a skill check or something to try and contain the power.
Yeah.
Give me a couple minutes to think about it. If y'all could do some awesome RP shit for a sec.
Of course.
I mean, I have these 35 good berries.
Why did you give us all these berries?
In case
Yeah,
you're
I have
hurt,
been meaning to
you eat
ask.
one, and they could heal your wounds.
How quickly can I eat multiple at the same time?
You can eat one at a time.
It's
How
going
do
to take
they
me
taste?
minutes to eat all of this.
Aren't they quite filling as well? Don't they like fill you up for the day?
This is 25 days worth of food.
Are you telling me mathematically I can't take all of the berries inside of my hand right now and just shove them into my face at once? Are you telling me that?
Rhapsody, see, here's what you're
What
not
if we do a good
understanding.
berry smoothie?
There's mechanical reasons for this.
Also, the berries
It's
lose
called
potency, they're not
game
consumed with
balance.
it.
Sorry, Keen, what'd you say?
The berries lose potency if they've not been consumed within 24 hours. Also, you want to eat a bunch, like a handful of things that nourish you for an entire day. There's a whole subreddit for that kind of thing.
Why would you ever say that?
God damn it.
Because I refuse to suffer alone.
Okay, fair enough. But can we make a good
Valid.
berry
Also
smoothie?
because you can't spell the word favorite, and I'm spiteful. Okay, I'm thinking that the entire, like, you know, point of Warlock is that all of your spell slots level up each time you're
Yeah.
like with your Warlock. So I'm gonna say that I
Yeah.
don't think you would be able to, you know, cast a lower level spell.
Okay. Cool. Honacio, are you sure you want this headache?
Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby.
Rhapsody,
Mm-hmm.
can you offer me any other option?
Well, my vote is still we come with you.
That is also
I-
my vote.
If you
Bloody
want,
hell.
you
I
can
can't-
mind spike me. It's fine.
I cast Mind Spike on Honacio.
I voluntarily fail to save.
You take 33 points of psychic damage.
Okay, afterwards I eat 33 good berries. So I have 2 good berries left.
How do you feel?
And I know where you are. As long as we are on the same plane of existence, I know where you are for the next hour.
I cast plane shift.
We're not level 13 yet.
Suddenly you see Thok and the taxman giving notice of intent to marry.
Mechanically, how long did it take you to eat 33 good berries?
3.5 minutes.
33 rounds, yeah.
So we just sat here for like 3.5
No,
minutes.
wait, Oh yeah, 10 rounds a minute. Yeah,
3.5
10
minutes.
rounds a
3.5
minute.
minutes. Yeah,
Well, 3 minutes 18 seconds, but
rounding up. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so it's currently, you know, about 4:30. Nightfall is not for another like 6 hours. So is there anything that anyone wanted to do?
Well,
while
then
Thomas is-
I cast Mind Spike right before I leave. I'm not, it only lasts an hour, so I cast Mind Spike right before I leave.
I am
Fair.
going to look for herbs for this time being, so I can make healing potions.
Okie doke. Roll me a
Nature?
nature check. Yeah.
I'm going to give myself
May I?
guidance before I do this.
May I assist because I know
Sure.
this region?
Sure.
You may assist. That gets you advantage.
24 total.
24. Yeah, you're able to find some Kingsfoil, which is, a pretty good, cure-all, basically, fantasy penicillin.
Yep.
And while this goes on, I use the rest of the time to try to make a minor healing potion.
Okie dokie. You make me a medicine check, please.
Wouldn't that be an herbalism kit check?
It would.
Okay. I'm gonna give myself guidance before I do this.
Sure.
I can't help you on
Natural-
this one. I'm sorry.
I maxed it out. I got a natural 20 and a 4 on guidance.
Oh
So
my
that is a
god.
total of
Shit,
33.
Rob.
Whew.
Okay. So,
Okie dokie.
that will get you a potion of greater healing instead of just a regular healing potion.
Nice.
Nuts.
There's okay, potion of greater.
44 plus 4?
That was a good use of my time.
Fuck yeah.
Absolutely.
Cole, Ian, anything you want to do?
Nothing productive as that. Probably just go and, I don't know, write in a book somewhere and...
Fair enough.
Dear Diary, today I saw my friend eat 33 good berries.
Dear diary, Rhapsody objects.
Rhapsody does not like. For future note.
Right.
Wait, Carolyn, aren't you a good cook?
Oh, yes, I am. Sometimes you forget about the abilities that you have. Yes, I am a cook. I dabble.
Good berry pie.
Oh, yes, we do have all this fun stuff.
Ian, what's your passive perception?
Passive perception is 11.
11. Okay. Yeah, that's enough. There's someone coming.
Giggity.
And
Wait,
on the other side of the forest, you can also hear a patrol on its way.
or someone coming towards? I said the camp or towards?
Towards you guys. Towards the camp.
Okay. Everyone, someone is coming.
No, I'm not done with the good berry nougats yet. The nougat good
Make-
berry bars.
Make
like
yourself
the
scarce. They
sound of-
can't know we're here. They can't know we're here.
Okay.
Well, they can't know I'm here. And, I mean, you all would probably be thrown in the dungeon for camping this close to the castle, now that I think about it. Right, should have thought of that earlier. Tally-ho.
I'll grab all the stuff and ruin my good baking that I was doing with my good berries.
I'll say that you were able to finish the good berry nougat first.
Fuck yeah. How does that interact with my chef stuff? Because I do make treats that give 4 temporary hit points.
The good berries will double that, so it's 8 temporary hit points.
Ooh.
That's fun. That's fun.
Yeah, I think.
Okay, so could I get
someone's
stealth checks from
coming?
everyone, please?
I
as
cast
you
pass without a
hide?
trace as we hide.
Sick, yeah.
I
Thank
will
God.
I will hold on, and if anything happens, I will cast invisibility on all of us. If it looks like
Cool.
we're going to be spotted.
Well, we're already pretty.
I know. Just if something happens, just invisibility and run.
What is pass without a trace?
Plus
Plus
10.
It adds
10
plus
to
10
stealth.
your
Plus 10?
stealth.
Ooh, that is a 34.
Oh, wow.
15.
20.
15!
Two
I got a-
15s, a 20, and a 34. Okay. Yeah, you're good. So, you see, from your hiding spots, I'm presuming, tell me you climbed up a nearby tree. 2 royal guards coming by, but the royal guards look a little different than when you remember them. back when you were around, the cloaks that the Royal Guard wore were like the burnt orange of unpainted ceramic.
Mhm.
They're now more royal blue. And they're just muttering to each other. Who the fuck is camping this close to a castle in the middle of a war? That's that's not just me, right? That's dumb. Oh no, yeah, that's really dumb. Like, could you have more of a target on your back? Like, this is. Oh man, the King Regent's not going to be pleased about this. Why not? Well, like, there's a war on. He's trying to win a war. Yeah, but like, what if this is, a sign that she's coming back? That'd be good, right? Do you really think that the princess would be dumb enough to camp this close to the castle? Like, at that point, why doesn't she just come here and, kick the doors down and say, "Hello, it's me. I'm back, bitches." Like, you remember her coming out thing, right? Like, that whole thing. Like, that was dumb, but it wasn't like this dumb.
High and low whiz, baby.
I need Thelma to break down the doors and say, "What's up? I'm back, bitches." Verbatim.
Don't worry.
Okay, good.
Don't worry.
Gotcha, good. I just needed that.
Just as long as Telma doesn't stab me in the back.
No, I told you, I'm just gonna stab you in the mind.
Okay, well, if it's not the princess, Lady Leah, maybe? Lady Leah was kidnapped. Look, I know you've got to be some level of dumb to try and kidnap a member of the court, but to camp here again, you think about the location, you dunce. Yeah, okay, I guess. But like, I don't know. It's just, aren't you worried? Of course I'm worried. It's my job to be worried about all this, but I'm also being realistic that this isn't going to be either the Lady Leah or the Princess Talma. Like, it's just not. Look, we've got a lot to worry about. The snakes are everywhere, and we need to, just keep doing our rounds, make sure there's not any traps, not any portals, not any ambushes waiting. So let's just go, okay? And then, we can talk about your pessimism when we get home. Okay, and then they walk off.
I would like to make note of their faces, in particular the one who was more hopeful about my return.
The one that was more hopeful about your return, sure. Slightly below middle-aged human.
Mhm.
He's got like a 5 o'clock shadow beard. Basically, just picture Tom Ellis.
Okay.
Tom
And
Ellis
then-
from his one episode of Doctor Who.
Yes, from his one episode of Doctor Who.
Yeah, Doctor Who.
Yeah.
And then the other one, think of Jon Favreau in Daredevil, the Ben Affleck movie. He played Foggy in that.
Okay.
Going over my Waluigi hat.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he was in Doctor Who.
So is Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
Wild.
Same
Anyway.
season. So-
Right. Well, good to know I'm not forgotten.
Is there anything else before we hit fast forward?
I don't think so.
Okie doke. So, night falls as someone takes their finger off the fast forward button.
I will also
Uh,
distribute one good berry bar to everybody. So You can eat that with a bonus action to get 8 temp hit points.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Ooh.
I'm Mind Spike on Lasiel, as rolled earlier. I think it was 33 points of damage.
Wonderful.
And I. Right. Well, if that headache goes away, come find me. It'll go away after an hour, so if they take me somewhere and they can't force me to keep concentrating. What am I saying? I'm blabbering.
Go.
Leah was going.
Okay.
How long would the walk be, just in terms of like timing scrying correctly?
10 minutes together.
Okay, I'll wait like 10 minutes or so and then cast scrying to see it.
Doesn't
Okay.
scrying take 10 minutes to cast?
No, it takes an action to cast. It lasts for 10 minutes. Oh no, wait.
Oh.
Never mind, it is 10 minutes. I'll cast scrying for 10 minutes. And then it works out. Yes. So I'll have eyes on you.
Okay. So you come to the tree, your favorite place. And you see that there is a rope hanging from the tree. No knot or anything, but it's
Yeah.
just it's tied to a branch, a very very thick trunk, right, way up top, above the leaf layer.
I start climbing it. Well, just take a quick look around. No investigation, just perception. See if I immediately notice anything off 16.
You do not notice anything off.
Then I start climbing the rope.
Okay. As you climb the rope and you get higher and higher, would you please remain hearing, but would everyone else please deafen?
Even cold at scrying.
Even cold at scrying.
How do I def? How do I wait?
I'm
How
gonna
do I
hop
def?
off just so that they can hear the call.
Cool.
Wait. So how do I deafen?
On Discord, if you hit the arrow under mute. No, that's wrong.
Yes.
Wait, where is the deafen button?
Can you see bottom left? It's like your username.
Oh,
Yeah, you've got it.
Okay. So you come to the top of the tree, and there you see in very ragged and torn and singed peasant clothes, though as beautiful as she was the day that you left, Leah. So it's true. I'm retroactively gay.
Heard a rumor you were kidnapped.
I heard a rumor you were dead.
Rumors fly.
That they do, and so do you, apparently. All the way
Oh.
from Azularon after toppling the Magisters' seat of power?
Your spies work fast.
Someone spies, at least. How are you? How are you keeping?
As well as can be expected, I suppose. It's complicated. I've been traveling with some very odd folk for
Certainly, yes. I've been
not that long.
battling of a different sort. She shifts her cloak to reveal a very poor quality, chipped but still sharp longsword at her hilt.
You've
It's
taken up arms.
It's gone to shit since you've been gone. Your uncle snapped up power like that. Your mother, God's bless her, she is just. She's arm candy at this point. There's nothing of the woman that was once there.
I'm sorry to hear that. I always held out hope that she would, I don't know, be working in the shadows. But you are?
I. They did try to kidnap me, but I'm not so easily forced to do something I don't want to, as I'm sure you remember well enough.
I have been traveling with some very odd folk, and I have never met anyone as stubborn as you.
Mm-hmm.
Except maybe
Well, you have to
Honlasia.
be when.
You and Honlasia would get on very well.
Who?
Oh God, I don't think I want to see that. One of my traveling companions, she's... You'll meet her, I'm sure. There.
Hmm.
You are... I came alone, like you instructed, but I did not come here alone. I came with some very, very powerful people who have, at least for the moment, elected to stand by me in this.
Wonderful. That's truly, absolutely wonderful. I dreaded the thought of you going through all of this alone.
Then why did you have me come here alone? Are you alone?
I'll always. I have no one I can trust. I have no allies. You know the family I come from. You're a princess. I'm the daughter of an up-jumped minor lord who only got where he did because of a friendship. It's, I've got hardly any power in the court. I'm just there as a courtesy.
I've heard tell of machinations against my uncle. I'd have to believe them to be you.
Depends on the machinations. I've got a couple brewing. Speaking of brewing, I am starving. Do you have anything to eat?
Of course, I take out a good berry and hand it to her.
She eats it, and some, color seems to come to her face. I did also bring this, and she takes out a flask and puts it on her lap. Um, I'm, I'm scared, Tama. And it shows like a veil has been parted, and you can see that she is
Mhm.
genuinely. I'm wanted dead. I know I'm wanted dead. I have made it open that I'm loyal to you, and that I openly oppose your uncle. And that has put a target on my back. And I don't know what to do without you. You were
Can
always
I
the smart one.
can I make an insight check?
Sure.
12.
12? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, she's very nervous. There's a lot of people vying for her blood.
Mm-hmm. You have done me a great honor by standing by me in all this. I will put my worries to my throat and say that this all feels a fair bit too tidy, that you're... This is as I wished it would be, and I have learned not to trust that.
Wise. I don't expect you to trust me. It's been years. I know we didn't, you know, end on the best of terms, but all I want is for your uncle to be removed from the throne. That's all I want. I would swear that by anything that matters to you.
There are civil wars that I heard of, and a bar on the way here. Is there no
Those
place for you in them?
those serpents are in opposition to your father, inasmuch as the necromancer was in opposition to the magisters. They are both horrific people, and making a deal with either one would cause me significant pain. You've not been here, Thelma. You don't know the atrocities that they've committed.
I know your mind for court. If I were to make myself known, would there be backing? Would I have anything but a knife to my back?
You would have many reaching for their own knives in your defense. I don't know if all, I don't know if enough, but you would have many. My own knife would be drawn. I know that you have friends and allies from your childhood, your education, your prowess for royal duties instilled into you since before you could talk. You were reading those stupid books.
Words. I don't. I came here hoping for this, and quite frankly, I'm uncomfortable that I found it. Why don't I want to introduce you to my friends. I should have you know they are a bit less, noble than I. They may question you more unkindly. Halessiel might. Yeah, God, you two are going to get along. Um, I don't. Thing. For what it's worth, I thank you for the kindness you've done for sending for me, but I worry for your safety in the days to come. I see that sword at your side. It is no knight's weapon. It is no. You wear no armor. A stray arrow could take you
No
from me.
subtlety.
Interesting.
Your first night here, getting drunk in a tavern? Very wise. This, she takes up the flask. I haven't had a drop of alcohol in 2 years. She flicks it open, swigs, and hands it to you.
I take it. I take one sip. I'm not getting drunk again.
Okay.
Uh,
She takes back the flask, puts the stopper back on, puts it on her lap, and spits out the mouthful. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Son of a bitch. 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 d4
Okay.
plus 20 is going to be 42 poison damage, and you are paralyzed.
Okay.
You
The
entitled shit. Everything you have, you were handed on a fucking platter, and now you waltz into my home that I have worked for every day of my pathetic life. And what? You're just gonna waltz back into the castle and just take it all? Slay your uncle and become the ruler of Cradnam that you were born to be, that you were trained to be, that you had everything given to you to prepare yourself to be? Well, no! You abandoned your home. You abandoned everything. You are a coward. You do not deserve this crown. She takes the circlet and puts it around her own neck.
Paralyzed. I cannot speak. Is that correct?
You cannot speak, take movements or actions.
And that includes bonus actions. So, yeah. Yep.
I had a feeling you would come back. So I've made some friends. The Serpents, they call themselves. A mercenary company, ghastly people. I was right in that it did cause me a significant amount of pain. It would have caused me pain to make that deal with them. Luckily, I didn't have to. I've got some benefactors. I take it you're familiar with the Magisters. Came all this way just to see little old me. And they gave me this. She takes a ring off her finger and puts it on yours. And before your eyes, she transforms into you. Now, Haya, before we go on, I would like to ask you, are you okay with role-playing as Leah, pretending to be you?
Abso-fucking-lutely. Yes, absolutely.
Fantastic.
With the note that the Mind Spike has dropped, and the first time that Telma has the opportunity to, she is going to teleport to Hanlasiel using the Pact of the Talisman.
Did you give her the talisman?
Hanlasiel has had my talisman for the last several sessions.
Oh shit, she has.
And either of us can teleport to the other.
Okay, damn.
From any point to any other point.
Okay.
Provided you're on the same plane of existence.
What I will say with that is that you look like Leah.
Yeah.
Your appearances have both swapped.
Yep. Yeah.
Good?
Good.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Ready.
Okay.
I don't know how to Oh, that is wow.
Hello.
Fantastic. Hi, everyone. So, just to go over very quickly, the Mind Spike headache drops, and and a couple of seconds later, a figure appears before Honolasiel as the talisman that Telma gave you several sessions ago glows. An unmoving figure, quite short, in ragged clothes.
It does take an action for her to do that. So if she's unmoving, she might not be able to do that. Paralyzed, you can't take actions, right?
Yes, that's right.
It's an action to do that, so she might not be able to do that.
Okay, so yeah, that doesn't happen yet. So what instead you would see is Telma coming down the tree with a paralyzed figure in her arms.
As soon as the headache dropped, I would have opened transportation via plants and stepped right into it.
Uh-huh.
And I'm already at the bottom of the tree.
Cool. Yeah. You see Telma slowly making her way down a rope ladder with this figure over her shoulder.
Ian or Rhapsody and Carolyn can follow me through the
Yes.
Sick. Yeah. So the gang's all here.
Transport via transplant via plant transplants. There we go.
a transport.
There we go. Yeah. Holy. Oh my god. I mean, not. Oh my god.
Be quiet.
Sorry.
I don't know who all is in these trees.
Was it a trap?
Unfortunately. Remember how I said I wanted to see my old friend?
Mm-hmm.
Here she is. She drew a knife on me and was unprepared for what was to follow. We don't have much in the way of dungeons, I suppose. Do any of you have any methods for keeping her still?
Not for any long period of time.
Nothing that will last a while.
I can hold monster.
We could kill her.
Fuck.
She's not a monster.
Yes.
Kill her.
Do you want to kill your friend? Once friend?
No. No, I don't think I do. That does make this complicated, doesn't it? Do any of you have any way to send her a long ways away?
Can you use plane shift on someone else?
I
Yes,
don't think
it's
any of us have
a
plane shift.
attack roll to hit them.
It is also something that druids get at 13th level, not 12th level.
Ah,
Yeah.
right.
That's
Gotcha.
And I would have to have the tuning fork if we were.
Yeah.
Right. I think y'all have got lengths of rope. You could just tie her up somewhere.
I can teleport her 120 feet away.
That won't do us much good. Unless...
It's off a cliff. Okay.
No, of course not. I was more imagining we sneak up to the castle walls and teleport her 120 feet directly into the dungeon. Do you have to be able to see where you're teleporting her?
Yes.
Do you think wherever we send her, that she'll have any friends to remind her that this was a really bad idea?
I'm sure she's thinking it. So there's
I have to
nothing.
see.
There's nothing that any of you can do. Perhaps we simply
Not tonight.
leave her for the castle guard, then.
How much does she know?
She knows you're here and she knows you're back. Maybe killing her is the best option.
Can we take her
Don't
back to
wake
a
up
camp
for a moment.
and deal with this later? Or is this a now problem that needs now?
It'll be the way that she is for a bit of time. I won't kill her. I won't kill her. Things will get very complicated very quickly. Court politics, you understand.
No, I don't.
There'll be like this for a bit of time. She had, well, it's a long story, but she won't be making any trouble for us. That much I can tell you. And perhaps bringing her away from here is the best recourse. Let's bring her back to the camp for now, and then perhaps tomorrow we can send her far, far away. You've got that
Tomorrow I could send her away.
plant teleport thing, correct? I just saw you do it.
I'll send her away tomorrow.
We'll keep a watch on her tonight.
And for tonight, we are sleeping with a killer.
Well, I don't sleep. I meditate.
And I mean, most of us are killers in one way or another.
Who among us has not
You're
killed?
a hired gun. You're literally an assassin, Rhapsody.
Shh, God, don't say that.
Hey, Makoto,
No,
is
no,
Rhapsody
no,
a hired
no.
gun? Question mark.
God shows up to remind you of your own backstory.
Right.
But I mean, we don't know her backstory that much, right? Like, do we know that you're...
Back to the camp.
Sorry.
I don't know
Yes.
if right here is the best place to be. I believe that we are on the path of the rounds of the guards.
I cast Good Berry 13 times before we go to bed.
Okay, great. And
Just assume every night that I will be using
replenish the good berries, yeah.
healing
so yeah.
today's wounds with yesterday's spell slots.
Oh,
Oh no!
we lost our dungeon master. Our grid is all over the place. Oh no. Okay.
So my Discord just decided to restart. Now. I am here.
Never
Yeah,
fear.
There.
I'm Talma.
Hi, Telma. I'm Dungion Mastar. But yeah, as we all settle down for the long rest, we are here. So for, I believe, the second time this series, I'm going to issue a request to 3 of you to not watch the VODs. So Cole, Ian, Ben, please avoid that. Everyone else, please feel free to watch the VODs. Just don't tell these guys.
And the YouTubes as well. We are posting that out, so.
Yes, we are getting everything updated as much as we can.
Woo!
So yes, thank you so much to everyone for being here as usual. Next week, we're actually going to be taking a break because I have to go and pick up my fiance from the airport for the last time ever.
Oh no, you're never gonna see each other again?
Unfortunately, it's the opposite.
I'm sorry.
You're not allowed to say that.
I'm sorry, that was really mean. I'm sorry. I'm really excited for you. That's awesome. 10 out of 10.
She's the best. She's going to take this back, though, and it makes me sad.
Boo.
I am queer!
I did just realize that we did this whole stream and you're wearing All Might, and I have the first 15 volumes of My Hero Academia over my shoulder. My partners.
Good, excellent.
Nerd.
So yes, thank you everyone so much, and we will see you in 2 weeks' time.
2 weeks.
Ooh.
Bye, everyone.
Take care, everyone.